bar in bar, right? So you start with fact table. Okay, so depending upon which table you start with, one will be primary, the other will be secondary. So you should start with the fact table usually. Okay, so you're supposed to do what? Market and product type, is that correct? Somebody? Market and product type, all right. And then we have sales and target. Okay, not budget sales. Some of you use budget sales. I think this field is it tricked you, I guess. But we have to go here, and you see that market and product type, they are already there, already linked. Okay. Remember, the target is for a particular product type in a particular market for a particular quarter. Okay. So right now, in this visualization, quarter doesn't come into play. So you really don't need to link by quarter. Okay. So now we have you need to bring that here, and okay, so now we have them side by side, and then measure values, measure names to color, right? And so on. Okay, you know how to do this, right? And then you have to bring it in, uncheck off, and then bring in size and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, okay, so here there is a problem. What is the problem? So now the actual sales is way higher than the target. Why is that? You have to, yeah, because the target is for 2011, the sales is for both 2011 and 2010 combined. So we have to bring in date and filter for 2011, and then it'll be all right. Okay, and then after that you have to do some formatting, add title and stuff like that. All right. So any questions on how to combine the data set? One more thing I want to comment on is the text table, where you had a text table of sales. I think it was quarter, right? So when you bring in date and change that to quarter, right? Now you have to filter in just 2011, and then when you have market and product type and then sales in here, okay, this is already sales in the table. So adding sales back to color, well, maybe it has some additional value, but I think that it would be a lot better if you bring in something else, like maybe profit. You can bring profit, or even since we are talking about target, we can create a new created variable to see whether the sales exceeds target or not, or which sales falls below target. So, create a new Boolean variable and use that in color. But when you do that, okay, since this is about particular quarter and you are bringing in target, okay, so you have to link quarter as well. If you don't link quarter as well, then all the 4 quarters will get added up. So, if I do this without linking for quarter, so I bring in say 2011 target to text just to see how this is going to look. So, that is the actual sales, and you see the target is the same for all 4 quarters, and it is really a very large number. And that is because since you did not link to the level of quarter as well, the target for a particular combination of market and product type, the target of Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4 are all getting added up, and they come in as a value, and then the same value gets repeated in all the 4 places. So, you have to add quarter as well to the blend, and since the field label is different. So, field label here is different, this is quarter, and the field label here is order date. So, that is why it is not automatically linking. So, you have to do a manual link, and for that you have to go to data and go to edit relationship, right. So, you have edit relationship. So, you have the fact table and the target table. Okay. So, it's already we have market to market, product type to product types. That is good. Now, we have to add one more level of linking. So, you have to do a custom and we add. Okay. So, on the one side we have actual order date. Okay. On the other side we have quarter. So, we have to figure out for a date what is the quarter for that date, and then link. And remember, here as well the quarter is really like the first day of the first month of the year 1990. If you remember, that is how when you change the quarter to date type, that is how the dates were coded. So, we have to convert this to a quarter and this to a quarter, and then only you will be able to link properly. So, Tableau has a quarter function. So, you do not even have to type the whole thing. So, it comes up. So, go here and here. So, quarter of the date from the primary source and the quarter of the quarter from the secondary source. So, now you have the proper conversion taking place, and then it will blend properly. Okay. So, now it is going to blend at all the 3 levels: market, product type and quarter. Okay. So, now you see there are different numbers for the target. Okay. So, you have to blend with all the 3 fields.